live? Are we good? I have no idea if we're live. There we go. Right, we are live. We are out here. Hey. It's a big boy game. Wait, apparently the commenters just said that Boateng has been told he can leave after the first leg. Goodness me. What an outrageous thing to say in the quarter-final games. And now he's needed. Isn't it bittersweet? Isn't it just bittersweet? Ooh. Mbappe. The bench tells the story, apparently. In what way? In what way, bro? I'll have a look at the teams on a memento. Cuss out my background things. There we go. Oh god, the bench for Bayern is tiny. Apart from Javi Martinez, there ain't no one on that bench. There ain't no one on that bench, bruh. Goodness me. Hey Ben, how you doing, my guy? Thank you for joining me. I'm so hype. Hey Ben, I think this is your first time joining us on the stream. Thank you for joining us so much, Ben. Ben O'Toole. There's two Bens now. This is infinitely confusing. We've got Kazoo, we've got James. How you guys doing? We've just kicked off PSG Bayern Munich. It was an absolutely cracking first leg. Probably we all thought it was going to be the game of the tie of the quarterfinal stage, and it did not disappoint in any way. Hopefully we can have a similar setup. I don't know if you saw my prediction video earlier today. I'm more hoping for a thrilling encounter. Obviously, we'll see. And we've got Flippy Flops as well. How you doing? What's this, Ben? You're watching PSG Bayern this week, so my dad's not home to watch Chelsea. Excellent stuff. Yeah, that's the thing, because the Chelsea game's done, isn't it? Let's be honest. Unless Chelsea absolutely cock up, there's no way they're going to drop a 2-0 lead. Let's be real. But yeah, everyone say hi to Ben O'Toole. Who is new to the stream. Ben, thank you so much for Ben O'Toole. Thank you for joining us. And hi, MCC fan. How you doing? I just need a bit of information from you, Ben O'Toole. I need a bit of information from you. In order for you to exist on our live streams, Ben O'Toole, I need. Make sure I don't already have your info. I'm pretty sure I don't. Yeah, I need to know whereabouts in the world you're from, who you support, but most importantly of all, what is your shoe size? Give me all of those things, my guy. Give me all those things. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know how your day has been. Have you got up to anything interesting? Did you learn something? Did you teach someone something? Did you eat something nice? Are you going to eat something nice? Let me know. Thank you, James, for welcoming Ben. He's got sex ed in school. Good stuff, James. Well, pay attention. It's very important stuff. But yes, James is absolutely right, Ben. We need your shoe size. This is Ben O'Toole, by the way, not Ben Hollins. I need Ben O'Toole's shoe size. I've already got Ben Hollins' shoe size. It's a 9.5. But I need to know that information, to be honest. And I say Flippy Flops, thank you for joining us. I am good. Can you guys just confirm you can't hear the commentary? I'm pretty sure you shouldn't be able to, but just let me know for my brain. And Mbappe's already in behind the Bayern Munich defence. Takes a shot on. Oh, that's a close one. That is a close one for Manuel Neuer. He might have been offside anyway. Oh, and Necru, how you doing, mate? Damn right. Oh, I love how you think I'm going to blow up, Bloody Flops. Just to let you guys know, I'm eating some sweet treats. Right now, I've got a Fiber One birthday cake flavour, and I've also got a Fiber One red velvet cake flavour. In fact, I'm not going to eat them yet. They're going to be sort of celebratory Fiber Ones. I'm going to eat those when, if and when a goal goes in, I think. That's my thinking. Oh yes, and everyone, predictions. let's get your predictions in. You know mine. I've said 3-2 to Bayern Munich. It's going to go to extra time. It's going to go to penalties, and Bayern Munich are going to win on penalties. I'm hopeful. We're going to have a hype. Thank you so much, Flippy Fox, for confirming. Just want to make sure, because I'm always nervous now, because I did it once by mistake, and that is illegal. So, but yeah, thank you so much for confirming, Flippy Flops. Hopefully, it's going to be another hype game. Mbappe's offside there. Really interesting team by Bayern Munich. As you can see, Bayern Munich are having massive injury issues right now. Just look at their bench. They've got like 4 players or 5 players on their bench. They're having to play 3 left backs today and 2, like, you know, I know they can play different positions, but they've got 3 left backs and 2 right backs on the pitch right now. Hernandez, Davies, Alaba all being the left backs, and then Pavard and Kimmich both at right back. 1 centre half. I do feel, let me know what you guys think. I do think that from a City, I'm just putting myself in a City fan's shoes because I'm a City fan, and obviously if City go through, they'll play the winner of this. I feel like it'd be more beneficial for City to play, let me just make my icon closer. I feel like it'd be more beneficial for City to play PSG, because Bayern Munich, hey Ultimate Gamer, how you doing? Because Bayern Munich will be back to full strength with Lewandowski by the semi-final stage, I think, and that is a terrifying prospect. Ben O'Toole, I'm very grateful for you joining us today, but I need your shoe size. I need your shoe size, mate, or I can't exist as a human being. Do you know what I mean? It's just me that prefers watching Champions League when it's dark outside. Feels like so much worse during the day. No, I think you're absolutely right. I think partly that's tradition, isn't it? Because I just associate it with. Like if I'm at home watching it. Hi Ryan, mate, how you doing? I associate it with like I watch the game, I watch the highlights, I have a nice sleep. Or if I'm at the match, I associate, like physically, I associate it with, oh my god, I'm gonna be so hungry when I get in, and it's gonna be so late when I get in, type thing. And the traffic is always the absolute worst. And by traffic I mean getting out of the stadium after a Champions League game is the absolute fucking worst. Man City is. Hi Necro, how you doing, mate? Man City is Bayern or PSG United. Wait, what? Man City is Bayern or PSG United is Roma or Ajax. James, I'm so confused, to be honest. I'm probably being a bit of an idiot there. Predictions 2-all, says Ben. Flippy Flop says 0-0. One of those 5-1s will remain uneaten. Hopefully not. That'd be such a shame, wouldn't it? And Ultimate Gamer, thank you for getting your predictions in. PSG will win 2-1. So everyone's basically saying that PSG are going to go through on aggregate at least. Good to see Flippy Flops and Necro having a chat. Again, if you notice a bit of a delay between me and you guys, it's just because like I said, I'm experimenting with delay lengths, and I'm hoping the delay I've put on is the right amount to not do any spoilers, but also not too much so it's not a weird atmosphere type thing. And Brandon, mate, how you doing? Brandon, score predictions, mate. I need your score predictions. Oh god, I've opened this 5-1 now, and I need a goal now because I'm so craving it. I just had burgers, and I did my 3-sauce special. I did Nando's peri peri mayonnaise, barbecue sauce, and ketchup. Oh, sorry, who then get next leg? Oh, right, yes, I understand, yeah. Well, United are in a bad position. Well, not in a bad position, but Arsenal are in a more favourable position in terms of players, because Roma and Ajax, that's the tricky tie, to be honest. Let's hope Porto. Yeah. Is anyone watching the Chelsea Porto game? By the way, if you are, do feel free to. Hi, Brandon. Yeah. Brandon says to go through. Excellent stuff. Like I say, thank you for joining us, Brandon. Can't remember what I'm saying, to be honest. Yeah, if anyone is watching the Chelsea Porto game, do let me know. Lovely switch out to Leroy Sané. I'd love to see Sané put his stamp on this game. He's done a lovely dribble inside. He's lining up the shot. Play it to Alaba. Davis, sorry. Oh, Leroy, I thought you were going to do better there, mate. But already I'm more impressed with Sane in these opening 8 minutes than I was the entirety of the game. Lovely cross in, maybe. Well, I can't quite get on it. Bayern to go. Yeah, sorry, Bayern to go through. PSG 0, Bayern 1. Okay, so Bayern would still go out on away goals for you, Kazoo. Can't have Chelsea fluking another. Oh yeah, you two are chatting. Sorry guys, I wasn't able to fully engage with your Discord chat earlier. I had to do work, I'm afraid, so I couldn't. I had to sort of pay attention for a little bit, unfortunately. You are watching it, Netcrew. Good stuff. You can keep us updated then, mate. And not just for goals. Let us know who you think's playing better. Mbappe, dangerous runs, beating Pavard, his international teammate, Neymar! Oh. Goodness me, that was close. Flag was up anyway. But goodness me, I nearly had a fibre one in my tummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, yeah, I know I can't. I keep because I know it's there. I know it's there. And, oh, they are so tasty. They are so delicious. And for those who arrived late, I've got, as a snack, I've got Fibre One birthday cake flavour, delicious, and I've got Fibre One red velvet flavour, unbelievable. The best ones are the carrot cake ones I discovered recently, but for some reason I decided to make it a rule that I can't have it until someone scores. So that was silly of me, but there you have it. I'm hoping, guys, for the. I explored this with some of you guys in the most recent stream, but not everyone was here. Quite a few of you here, so let me know your thoughts on this. I'm experimenting with the idea of adding more production value to the streams to make it more interesting for you guys. So I'm either going to buy another fancy camera, or I can maybe just use my phone. But the idea is that, let's say City are playing and a goal goes in. I want to cut the camera angle to a different camera angle, and then it looks like I'm celebrating with loads of fans. So I've got a green screen, so the other camera angle would show the green screen, and then I'd be celebrating, and then the music would go, like fans chanting, and like obviously celebrating, and then I can do like the announcer's voice, so I could say like.
Goal scored by PSG's number 7, Kylian Mbappe!
Type thing. And also, like, if there's a VAR decision, I could go to, like, like a little thing, and I can go to a different screen, and just to add a bit more value and interest to your guys' eyes. Because I'm fine with this layout, it's nice, you can see Neo Warnock in the bottom right, that's fine. My beautiful face in the top right. You've got some stats, you've got the players, we've got a debate of the day, whatever. But it's a bit static, isn't it? So that's why I'm thinking maybe add a couple more scenes, make it a bit more tasty for you guys. And also, it makes it more interesting when a goal goes in, because we can sort of celebrate it type thing. Glizzy Goblin, how you doing, mate? Explain this burger sauce. I mix barbecue to so it's actually not. It's like I don't even mix it, to be honest. I guess you could mix it. And I guess they do sort of get mixed in between. But what I tend to do is I put ketchup on the bottom, like bun, and then I will put Nando's Perinese on the top bun, and then I'll put barbecue sauce. Oh, fireworks going off! And I'll put off some barbecue sauce on the actual patty itself. Oh, Sam, thank you for joining us, mate. Oh, you're changing your prediction, Kazoo, to 1-0 PSG. Interesting. But yeah, Sam, how you doing, my guy? And you think PSG? I think I'm the only one who's predicted Bayern to win. And to be honest, it's probably a bit foolhardy. If they had Lewandowski, probably, but you never know. But yeah, Glizzy, like I say, how you doing, mate? You think that'd be cool, Ben? I'm glad you like the idea of it. It would be tricky to do and implement, but I want to do it to make it more interesting for you guys, to be honest. And also I think it'd be fun to do for me as well. I can click a button and go to a different scene, and I'm celebrating with the fans, or I'm like, not celebrating with the fans because the opposition scored, and I'm a sad boy or whatever. If this goes to penalties, does that mean I'll eat my treats when the pens are scored? Yeah, I'll take a bite every single time every time a penalty scored, Kazoo. That's what we'll do. That's the question. That's the real debate of the day. Will Nobbins get to eat his Fibre Ones? That is the real question. Yeah, like I said earlier, from a City perspective, I do still feel like the better option for City is PSG to win. Obviously, I'm not saying PSG would be an easy game by any means, But Bayern with Lewandowski in the side are a different animal. A different animal, and they are an animal. That's my thoughts on the situation anyway. Like I said, they're having to field 3 left backs and 2 right backs today with only 1 centre half. Promoting masterclass. How has that man managed to get himself a career? How has that man managed to go from Stoke to PSG to Bayern Munich? What is going on? Debate of the day is LNobbins' burger sauce. Nah, it's lit as hell. It is so good. I love because it makes it taste like you're in a restaurant. I don't think Porto's making a comeback. Oh, Necro, they're not playing well. 99 easy. It's an interesting one. Obviously 99's a big shout. Obviously, Liverpool Istanbul is a big shout. I personally really liked the PSG Barcelona comeback. That was amazing, especially because what was it? They were 4-0 down, and then they also conceded a goal at home. So that means that they had to score even more goals, and then they scored like the last second of the game. That was such a great game as well. It's good. Is this going to be a really interesting game? How they set up PSG? Because they're playing much more sort of within themselves, and that sort of makes sense because even if they concede 1, they're still fine. And Bayern do need to find 2 goals, so I'm sure that PSG will just have the mentality of, meh, we only score a goal, you do it. Porto are done, says Flippy Flops. Yeah, I'm really surprised they conceded 2 at home. I thought it was going to be like a, you know, a siege mentality. We don't concede shit. But obviously they used up all their talent in the Juventus game. You need Nando's in your life. Yeah, Nando's is good. Well, you can order it. You can do it on. They're on what's it called? Deliveroo. They're on Deliveroo. Glizzy, never ever apologise for missing a live, because guess what? You guys have lives. And you might not want to join the stream, or you might be too busy. Don't worry about it. It's nothing you guys need to be sorry for. I'm forever grateful that you guys give up even a second of your time for me. Have all the backup strikers you can hire, get a cheaper motor. That's what I'm saying, Kazoo. It's such a weird one. Like I say, how has he got to? And that's the thing. He scored goals in important games as well. Didn't he score against United for PSG like last season or something? Whenever it was, I don't know. I feel like he scored against someone. Just like it's just bizarre. It's not that Porto aren't playing well. Many made a huge mistake, nearly to a goal. But apart from that, Chelsea have been dominating. Sounds about right, to be honest. Porto are going to have to come out. If that game ended 1-0 at Porto, I'd have gone, yeah, that's fine. But the fact that now we're at Chelsea and they've conceded 2 away goals, I can't see Porto scoring 2. I could maybe see getting 1 on the break. But 2, it's not even like you can just camp and then hit him on the counter. You gotta do it. Sus. That's kind of sus. I love saying sus. It's kind of sus. We go to the PSG bench by Oh, is Marquinhos injured? I suppose he must be. Let's just double check the bench. I guess he is. Yeah. There you go. There you go. But both teams suffering from injuries at the moment. I'm convinced that when Bayern played, if Bayern got through to a semi-final, I feel like their players would be fit. So again, from a City perspective, probably want PSG to win. But from a neutral's perspective, I just want a good game, to be honest. I just want a good game. That's why we've got a purple background as well, by the way, guys. I understand if like Lewandowski bought him as a... Sorry, Leverkusen bought him as a backup, but Bayern... Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kazoo. It's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. And yet, he scored against PSG in the quarterfinals this season, didn't he? So it's like, he can score. It's really weird. I understand if like... Yeah, sorry. He came on against Atalanta and got 2 assists and played great. To PSG. Exactly, yeah. It's a really weird one. Sauce. The little goblin. I think that he's on the bench, you know? I think Herrera's on the bench. Yeah, he's on the bench. To be fair, he's not starting ahead of Paredes or Absurdly Gay. He's definitely not starting ahead of those. Glizzy Goblin, my boy. My boy. Saruwagi, thank you for following. Unpopular opinion. Poch is better than Flick. I really like Poch. I really rate him. I do see him as being a potential future City manager, I'm not going to lie. I do see him being as that type of player. Right, Alphonso Davies in the box. Now, cut it back. Otherwise, Pavard, is he fouled? No, he's not. Referee says get the fuck up. And of course, Pavard gets up because he realises he's out of position. And Boateng's on his own here. Mbappe is running at him. Bayern Munich players coming back to support. Di Maria, lovely little clip, maybe. No, Neymar goes down too easily. Too easily. But that is going to be the issue for Bayern Munich throughout this game. They're going to have to be wary of that counter-attack. And as you say, Flippy Flops, I'm pretty sure he's not a full starter. Wish we ever stole him. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Herrera is an upgrade in that midfield. Right, here's Koeman. I'd love to see Sane get a goal, man. Come on, Leroy, do something. I love you. It's Alaba. Lovely switch into Muller. Oh, good defending. It's going to go for a throw-in. Svenja. Pavard's a weird one, isn't he? He was a centre-half for his, where was it, Stuttgart. Then he played in the World Cup for France at right-back, and now he's at Bayern Munich. He's just a right-back nowadays, it seems. If it works, it works. Opinion on the Kane situation. I think he's well within his right to... I think he's well within his right to go. If I was Kane, I would have left a while ago, to be honest. Like... How old's Kane? It's not even like... Because at least Gerrard, when he was like 24, had won a Champions League with Liverpool. Kane must be like, what, 27-ish? And... He hasn't won anything. He might win League Cup this season, but he should be competing for Premier League and Champions League every single year, for me. So if I was him, put in your transfer request, whatever. I don't know if that's what officially he's done. Like Koeman's in the box here for Bayern. Clip, not quite. Yeah, I think Ferreira was asking for a certain amount of money, and United were like, no, we don't want to pay that, basically. But yeah, Herrera, he was a bit of a shithouse, wasn't it? And again, that's not an insult, by the way. If anything, that's a compliment. But yeah, Herrera was a bit of a shithouse, so I can imagine he would be a popular one for United fans. And in the same way that it was unpopular for not United fans, because obviously, a shithouse. If there was a manager I'd want if Pep left, it would be Poch. I'd like to have Bielsa first, just because I think that'd be fascinating. That would be fascinating. He's 29 in July. Wow. I thought he was only 27. So he's already... So already, he's like, you know... He's in his prime now, literally. He needs to strike while the iron is hot. He can sign like one big club, one big contract with one big club, and already that's his final big contract. Have you seen it to be really? I didn't see that for people up snow. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong at all. So yeah, for me, if I'm Kane, I'd left a long time ago, and I don't think any Spurs fans can. Any Spurs fans would begrudge me. Here we go. Bayern Munich picking up the ball dangerously. Muller can't play in Choupo-Moting. Levy will press Kane out for me. That is the only thing, and I really hope that doesn't happen because, well, I guess they have to because he's going to think of it as a business. But he's given that club so much. He's given that club so much. But the issue is he's English. He plays for Spurs, so Daniel Levy, and he's still got like 2 or 3 years left on his contract. So he's going to go for, I have no idea how much. I have no idea how much Levy would be willing to sell him for. Probably like 150 million wouldn't be unreasonable. Now, whether he's worth that isn't the point. The point is how much would Spurs be willing to sell him for. So we'll have to see. And in a COVID market where everyone's poor, is that going to happen? Oh, you're wrong. 28 in July. Okay. Yeah, so still, 28. He needs to be moving on. He needs to be moving on. One thing about Poch though, then the only silverware he's touched is cutlery. Well, didn't you win something with PSG? Didn't you win the equivalent of the Super Cup, whatever it was? Charity Shield, I don't know what it is. Yeah, Flippy Flops. James corrected me there. Nobbins, I'm still here, but won't be texting. I want to watch the game. Yeah, Necru, don't worry at all, mate. Don't worry at all. So you don't need to chat to be involved in the stream, guys. You can. It's called lurking if you want to. You could, I think it's to let me know, you just do !lurk, and that just tells me that you're here, but you're not speaking, you're just lurking type thing. So don't worry about it, Necru. Everywhere you go, always bring Herrera with you. Corner comes in, no. But Bayern are putting all of the pressure underneath PSG. And again, this is why I feel like PSG could be a good option for City to play against. And I do still maintain they deserve the win against Bayern, but they're not overly impressive, you know. I haven't been overly impressed by them. I know they could score 3 at Bayern, but that's because Bayern's defending was shit. And because Bayern weren't clinical. If Bayern had Lewandowski that day, they'd probably score about 5 or 6 goals. And again, not really impressed by them. It's just a threat on the break. It's like whatever. Muller crosses it. PSG, good defending again. And it is so far the first leg, take 2. You love to lurk for B-Flops. Oh, Mbappe's pass is intercepted by Boateng. Choupo-Moting, lovely touch. Here's Leroy Sané. Take a shot on Sané. It's so far wide. Come on, Leroy. You are so much better than that. You're so much better than that. Oh, it's so wide. I'm not enjoying Sané's moustache. I'm really not enjoying Sané's moustache. It does not work for him at all, in my opinion. I think he should shave it. What do you guys think? Loved our hair. Always pocketed Hazard. Well, that was that infamous man-marking match, wasn't there? When Chelsea were like league champions, or they were, you know, they were going to be league champions, whichever one it was. Muller was caught. He needs to calm down. It's not that difficult. Oh, that was it was such a good touch by Choupo-Moting, to be fair. And again. We might actually win the Champions League if we don't play Cancelo as a false nine. I tell you what, I bet Pep would love to do that. I bet he'd love that, because he's like, oh, he's so intelligent tactically, he can play everywhere. Oh, here we go. PSG again making a mistake. Midfield shot taken on too early. Kimmich. Again, if Bayern Munich should be 2-0 up by now, 2-0 up they should be. PSG have been pretty woeful in midfield. They're giving the ball away in dangerous positions twice now. One of the best man-marking jobs you've seen. Do you know that, like, 11 against 11 man-marking was just a thing back in the day? Imagine if they went back to this. Imagine if they went back to that, just a man-marking. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? Think of the goals. Think of the goals. How many there would be? There'd be so many. Because the defending would be shit. Oh, Di Maria, and here we go. Here's the danger on the counter-attack. Mbappe in the Bayern Munich box. Squares it! And here's Neymar! What a save by Manuel Neuer. What a save. MCFC Peter, how are you doing, mate? Thank you for joining the stream. I'm pretty sure you're new here, Peter. I'm guessing you're a City fan, but I'm still going to ask you the 3 questions I ask you. Whereabouts in the world are you from? Who do you support? What's your shoe size? Oh, Mbappe nearly scored. Goodness me. This is some exciting action, guys. Goodness me. By the way, guys, don't worry. If you're watching the game, don't worry about spoilers, because like I said, I have put the delay on, so we should be all good from that point of view. You can tell him Mr. Lewandowski absolutely Lizzie. Imagine if they had him on the pitch. Imagine if they had him. Like I say, they would have scored 5 or 6. 5 or 6 last game. But yeah, MCFC Peter, welcome to the stream. Everyone say hi to Peter. Neuer saved them again. It was a great save as well. Is that a penalty? No, it's not quite. It's gonna be a corner. Neymar's pulling out the party tricks here. Oh, I love that skill. He's holding Hernandez by the shirt, so it's technically a foul, I guess. But it's going to be a corner, I think. Referee's having a cry. Oh, it's going to be a goal kick. Never mind. Oh, I need a goal here, guys. I need a goal here so I can eat my fiber one. Here's Kingsley Coman now running up the other end. Choupo-moting the GOAT. Pavard. Switch. No. Oh, excellent, Pete. So, basically, I'm going to put your shoe size into my... Because if you follow me or you subscribe to me on YouTube, you are... Because my name is Nobbins, you are officially a Nobinio. So I'm going to add you to my Nobinio FBI shoe size list. So we've got Peter, who's from Manchester. Good stuff. I'm also from Manchester, Peter. Size 9. There we go. Sorted. And you are trapped. You are trapped forever, Peter. You can never escape. You can never escape my streams or my YouTube videos. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Well, Peter, how are you doing? What are your score predictions as well, Peter? Everyone so far in the chat thinks that PSG are winning. Not only the game, but just on aggregate as well. I've predicted 3-2 Bayern, penalties. It's looking less and less likely. Oh, Ben, what did you have for tea? Let me know what you had for tea. Please. I had burgers for tea with my 3 sauces. Here come Bayern Munich. Kimmich switch. Can he keep it in play? He can not. That's a shame. If it's no, you have to give the 5 points to Mr. Stubbs. Hey, Connor, thank you so much for following today, Connor. Do feel free to get involved in the chat. Do feel free to let me know your shoe size. Do feel free to let me know your score predictions. But it's mainly the shoe size that I need, to be honest. And thank you guys for making Pete feel welcome, hopefully. Now, these are my fiber ones, though, Flippy. These are my fucking fiber ones. Hey, Gasky. How you doing, Gasky? What are your score predictions, Gasky? And here we go. Peter says 2-0 to PSG. I tell you what, it should be 2-0 Bayern Munich by now. The chances they've had. Sane had an amazing chance, couldn't finish it because his moustache was putting him off. And then Kimmich, again, wasted long shots, took it on too early, wasn't the correct decision. But PSG have been sloppy at the back. But when they get it up front, that's where the danger arises. And here we go, Di Maria running through, and oh, Mbappe's offside. They are playing such a high line by Munich. It's such an incredibly difficult, risky game. Ooh. Gosh, Bayern Munich's players are basically on the halfway line. Chicken Kiev and chips, Ben. Excellent stuff. Hi, Lisa. Lisa Blythe. How you doing? How you doing, Lisa? Thank you for joining us today. Lisa, I need to know 3 important things from you. I need to know what club you support, whereabouts in the world you're from, and what is your shoe size. I don't make the rules, Nobbins, you said it. Best Champions League comeback is Barca, PSG easy. I do love that game, Gasky. That probably would be my choice as well. I understand United 99, I understand Liverpool Istanbul, but there's just something about that game. It was just mental watching it. It was just mental. It was a very early flag by the linesman, by the way, for that Mbappe run. I'd have to see that again to see if he was offside. By the way, guys, Gasky is a United fan. He's one of my mates from primary school. In fact, Gasky was my first ever friend. Isn't that a weird thing? And we're still friends to this day. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that cute and lovely? Once again, Chelsea defensive mistake, nearly into a goal. Necro, if they can get 1, you never know. How about a bet on... I don't do bets, Glizzy. I do free bets whenever Ladbrokes gives me a free bet. But apart from that, I don't do bets. How about you? Let me know. But yeah, Lisa. Let me know your shoe size, Lisa. Let me know whereabouts in the world you're from. Let me know who you support. Ultimate Gamer, you didn't. What is your shoe size, mate? Hey, Mazin, how you doing? Ultimate Gamer, please let me know your shoe size. You are so right. I'm so sorry. Neuer with the save. And this is the thing, because for some of my OGs, I haven't compiled this list. So I will be missing out on some of my OGs, i.e. Ultimate Gamer, because you've been here for ages, mate. I have the honour of being the first to beat Neo. Champions League predictions for who's winning it. Well, I've always maintained Peter. And let me know if you prefer Peter or Pete, by the way. Your name is Peter, so I'll assume you prefer Peter, but let me know if you prefer Pete. I've always maintained that Bayern Munich are going to win the Champions League. But if they go out today, then I guess I'd have to say PSG. Because even though I obviously want City to win, I still don't think this is their year. I love how no one said, ew, you're weird numbers, and they're just, yeah, I know, it's great, isn't it? I love how just no one goes, what? Well, to be fair, Kazoo, did the game start yet? Yeah, as you can see, we're at around 35 minutes. It's still 0-0 though. Peter. No worries, Peter. So yeah, I'm not sure. But as I was saying, Kazoo, I've got a feeling that basically... if people give me their shoe size, they get it. Do you know what I mean? They get it and they stay. However, Gasky, can you please block that bot, please? Thank you. As one of my moderators. I'd be much appreciated, Gasky. Thank you so much, Gasky. That's my boy. That's my boy right there. Yeah, so people either get it and they just give me their shoe size, or they're like, this is really weird, and they just leave the stream. Like Lisa, for example. I haven't heard from Lisa in a while, so I assume that she just got freaked and left. Dortmund weren't robbed, Mazin. We've discussed this. They were robbed of a goal. They weren't robbed of a result. Neymar is so good, isn't he? You're absolutely right. Oh, Connor. Connor, thank you for joining us, mate. I'm guessing you're Connor208 from the Twitch. You decided to join us on YouTube. Thank you so much, Connor. Do let me know your whereabouts in the world you're from as well. But thank you, mate. So Connor is a 7, and you're a Rangers fan. Good stuff. I think my shoe size in England would be 6.5. Then that is what I will put. Off the crossbar. Yeah, Gasky, so it's basically, that's me. So I've put on a 40-second delay because I don't want... Although, to be fair, Ben typed that and the event hadn't happened yet. So clearly, there's more than a 40-second delay. Because if I don't put a delay on, then the result gets spoiled. But clearly, the delay isn't enough. Oh, you're Rangers 55. Oh, excellent, Connor. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, as I say, it looks like that was probably a... It looks like that's probably a rubbish thing anyway, because like I say, you guys are still ahead of me in any event, even with a 40-second delay, so... There you go. Like I said, we're playing it by ear. Sancho's going to miss tomorrow's match. Really? Oh, I thought he'd be fit for the... I thought he'd be fit for that game, to be honest. Royce remains a doubt. Hummels may be okay. Well, I obviously don't want to pray for injuries, but... Hey, I'll accept anything right now, to be honest. Porto have been playing better in less than minutes dominating the game. Good stuff. Tuchel's going to batter everyone. Excuse me. Excuse me. Guys, do let me know if the delay is like unbearable. like it's really annoying, let me know. I'll just take it off. For future ones, just let me know. Yeah. Boateng with the switch. I really want to eat a fiber one, but I can't until someone scores. Neymar's 1v1 and missed. Amazing. Lol, so I'm still... How many seconds am I behind? Because I put on a 40-second delay, and I'm still fucking behind. Here we go. It's about to happen now. Oh my god, how has he missed that? Oh god, he's hit the post. Jesus. So I might have to put like a whole minute delay then. Cheap promoting the GOAT, Ben says. The world's best second striker. or reserve striker, backup striker, whatever you want to say. Can they get a good ball in? Can Bayern Munich be clinical? No, long shot, not quite. Alaba. Here we go. Muller, surely! It's got to be! It is the goal! 1-0! 5-1 time! It's time for a 5-1 birthday cake flavour. And 1-0 baby. And again, I was criticising him, but he scored again. It is a Pepsi Max. I'm sponsored by Pepsi Max. I'm 5-1. I'm sponsored by that. But again, that just shows the defensive frailty of this PSG side. Now, guys, we have a tie. Bayern Munich have done the hard job. They've scored a goal. Cheap promoting again, absolutely. Awful defending by Bayern Munich. Not getting quickly enough. Gasky, who's better, cheap promoting or Gary Hooper? That's the question. So, birthday cake, 5-1, gone. If another goal goes in, I will eat a red velvet. I'll eat a red velvet 5-1. But now here we go. PSG trying, but not quite. Nah, flippy flops, less of that. Less of that. Can I get a higher? Higher? Damn right you can. Interesting scenes, guys. Yeah, Netcrew, it's 1-0 to the Bayern Munich. Not good, yeah, I know. Well, we know this. PSG are bottle jobs. And I tell you what, even if PSG score 1, it's irrelevant because Bayern still have to score 2. So it's not really... Actually, no, it is relevant because they scored 3, didn't it? Never mind. Ignore what I said. But Bayern do need to score another one regardless. Here we go. Di Maria on the edge of the box. Switches. Mbappe, edge of the box. Twinkle toes. Good to speak. PSG have come so close about 5 times this game. Again, this is a tale of 2 great attack. Well, great attack plus triple. Oh, he scored a goal. I can't even say plus triple promoting. But yeah, for legal reasons, LNobbins is not affiliated with Pepsi or 5-1. Where's the Mrs. Nobbins stream? Connor, if and when we get to 10,000 TikTok followers, that is when we will have a Mrs. Nobbins on stream. That is when. She's very excited to meet you all. Because she just wants to come on stream. Like, she'd be willing to come on now, but I feel like we should do it, give us a little boogie. But, well, she went to stage school, so she could do a little boogie, to be fair. Yeah, so like I say, she'd be willing to come on stream anytime, basically. But I think it should be like a momentous occasion, really, because we've managed to create all this intrigue around her. Ultimate Game, I'm just checking. Did you say you're a 6.5? Yeah, 6.5. We'll take that. Come on, Leroy. Here's Coman inside the PSG box. Good defending by PSG. It's out. But Bayern Munich don't need to panic now. I think they could be slightly more conservative. They just need 1 goal in 45 minutes. 1 goal in 45, and that's not too... It's not asking for too much. Oh, good long shot. Good save by Navas. Really good save. Good shot by Alaba. Good save by Navas. Fair play. Fair play. Does anyone want to change their score predictions? Or is everyone happy to stay with their predictions? I'm still gonna keep it as 3-2 to Bayern. Predictions for the Dortmund game. I'm gonna say that it ends 1-1. I'll think about it tonight and I'll confirm it in my predictions video. But I feel like it's going to be City score and then Dortmund score, and it's going to be a really terrifying last 20 or so minutes. But that's going to be my prediction. Mrs. Nobbins better Prime Messi and Prime Ronaldo combined. Shout out to the Chris Company that doesn't sell air. I love Pringles, to be honest. The hype around Mrs. Nobbins is mad. Oi, Flippy Flops, there's nothing mad about this hype. It is totally justified. It's totally justified. Oh, here we go. Glizzy saying 2-0 to Bayern. 3-1 PSG, says Connor. Interesting. I'm still going to say 3-2 to Bayern. I want it to be that more than anything else. 2-1 PSG is still on, absolutely. Just wanted to know if you wanted to change your mind, because Bayern Munich have been the better side so far. But PSG have been deadly on the counter. Here's Mbappe. Di Maria, lovely reverse ball. Inside. Mbappe's in the box. Goes over too easily for me. Holding his knee. And he's offside anyway. Evidence is there. Not everyone can cut it at Stoke. Not everyone can cut it at Stoke. Oh my god. Dortmund 3-0 if the ref allows it. Brilliant. You think 2-2 Kazoo? Good stuff. Well, hopefully some more goals. Like I said, I need to eat my red velvet fiber one. But I'm really enjoying this game. It's just mad. Again, it's the same as the first leg. Basically, attack versus defense, with PSG counter-attacking when they can. As we just see the chance where Neymar hit the post. How has he not scored that, though? How has he not scored that 1v1? I don't understand. And then 1 minute later, got the other end. Here's Muller into Leroy Sané. Cut it in, Leroy. Oh, he took the shot, but now that's saved. Come on, man. Navas has got some awful hair compared to Leroy Sané's beautiful hair. It's just, like I say, it's a shame about the moustache. The moustache is not required, Leroy. Less of that. Less of that. Less of that. Less of that shit. Oh, guys, I went to the gym for the first time today in like months, because obviously they're closed normally. So that was good. So my arms are going to be like dead. Oh, and it is half-time, 1-0 to Bayern Munich. PSG have hit the woodwork at least twice. Dangerous on the counter, but Bayern Munich have been dominating the possession. Well, not dominating, 55%, but they've had more possession. They've had more shots. And for me, they've been the better team. Takes a real goat to do it on the cold windy Stoke evening. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Neymar's hit the woodwork twice, actually. Goodness me. The predictions are still on. Anything can happen, and I've just realised I need to shift to red. Actually, should I still blue, because PSG are technically winning on aggregate? I think I should do that, because they're still winning on aggregate, so we'll go blue, we'll go red if and when Bayern Munich score another and I get to eat a red velvet fiber 1 bar. PSG win this, please. I'm guessing it's 0-0 in the Chelsea game. Let's have a look-see, shall we? Let's establish the background facts, shall we? You hate Slavia Prague so much, Connor. What was the result? Was it 1-1? I feel like it was 1-1 against Arsenal. So it's still 0-0 in that game. So just going to have a look at some stats. Well, Chelsea for 3 shots, 0 on target. Porto have had more possession. That is astounding. That is astounding that a defensive counter-attackers like that Porto have had more of the ball against Chelsea. That is bizarre. Chelsea not playing well. Interesting. The games, I mean, all these games are going to be fascinating. They're so perfectly poised. And we will be streaming City Dortmund tomorrow, but there's also Real Madrid Liverpool tomorrow. That's going to be an exciting one. With Real Madrid currently winning that 3-1. I can see Liverpool winning that game, but not on aggregate, to be honest. I feel like I can see maybe a 2-1 Liverpool. Maybe even a 2-0. No, not 2-0. No, I think a 2-1. Thank you, Ultimate Gamer. So much appreciated, mate. James, I hope your dog's alright. But that's my sort of thinking there. That's my thinking there. But yeah, thank you so much, Ultimate Gamer, for following on TikTok. Much appreciated. Let me just find out what your username is. I should have got a notification. Let's see. See if I can see what I can see. Oh, it's just Ultimate Gamer. Excellent. That makes it easier for me. Oh, you're following one person. It's me. How sweet. Thank you so much. Cheap promoting Premier League goals. 15 Messi. Well, you see, and this absolute same thing with Nicholas Bentner. You know, did Ronaldo ever score for Arsenal? No. Did Maradona ever score for Denmark? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. So confirmed. Confirmed. That's how it works. But yeah, James, like I say, I hope your dog's alright. Speaking of other things, by the way, I'm gonna click a button that's got all my socials on it for the people who are watching on YouTube. I think most of you have already followed me on my many socials, but I think Connor, I don't think you will have done. So this is mainly for your benefit. It's also just to test my button still works. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, the button works. Excellent stuff. I'm back to start the second half. No worries at all, Ben. Good luck charging your phone. Good luck charging your phone indeed. That's so good. I've got this little thing and I can click a button and it does all my things. How clever is technology? Technology's so good. I've got some water as well. Oh, I'm so hype. Lit. But yeah, like I said, guys, I went to the gym today. Did a very small amount of work. We are talking only in there for less than an hour. But I did some pull, so I did some back and biceps. Connor, we'll be going to TikTok live shortly after full-time whistle. Maybe 15 to 20 minutes after the full-time whistle, and we'll be on TikTok live until around 11:45 at the latest. But that is the plan, assuming that work don't contact me, and that is likely to happen. But if they don't contact me, then we will be doing a TikTok live after the game, sort of reflecting on it. Screw football. Best. Oh yeah, James, we don't just have to talk about football. Absolutely not. That's Lord Bender to you, says Willie Fox. Oh god. The best topping depends what sandwich you go in for, to be honest, mate. If I'm having like a sausage sandwich, I just want ketchup. If I'm having a bacon sandwich, I don't want any sauces. If I'm having a burger, I want many sauces. Yeah, it totally depends on the sandwich, to be honest, James. Totally depends on the sandwich. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a thing. I get a good feeling. Yeah. I am sponsored by Pepsi Max, guys. Hashtag Pepsi Max. Hashtag don't forget to subscribe to Pepsi Max on OnlyFans. I don't even know what's going on. Oh, guys, I had to make a fucking YouTube video. I need to paint my fucking shed. I need time. Ketchup's the best sauce, says Gasky. It is a classic, isn't it? To be honest, it's just you can't go wrong with ketchup. Thank you so much, Connor. Much appreciated. I didn't even realise you did all that. Don't worry, Connor. You don't. It was mainly just so I could test my button. But thank you so much, Connor, for confirming. Tuna. I'm gonna be sick. I might need to eat my fibre one just to get that bad taste out of my mouth. That is fucking vile. I hope you're ashamed of yourself. Cheap promoting to place Aguero. Oh my god. I don't understand cheap emoting, man. I genuinely can't understand it. I can't understand how he's managed to do this. But he's scoring goals in the quarterfinal of the Champions League, so I can't say shit all. Yesterday, I think it was, or maybe the day before, I did a video exploring what law would you change or remove or alter in football if you could change any one law, and I gave my thoughts on divers should be given a red card. And by a dive, I mean like it's beyond a reasonable doubt that you've dived. It's 100% certainty. A lot of people, and I think I'll explore this. A lot of people suggested ketchup's horrible, Kazoo. That is an unpopular opinion. That's outrageous. I like the blue one though, like not the blue sauce, but like, you know, because it means like less sugar or salt. Don't know which one it is. But one that kept cropping up was they would remove the away goals rule. The reason I thought of that was because it's 3-3 now, but currently PSG go through on away goals. I think I'm totally in agreement with that, and it's not just because City have been burned with the away goals rule in recent years and seasons. It's because I just don't buy it. I don't think that just because you score a goal away from home that makes it more valuable than a goal you scored at home. Also, it would make it more interesting because it would lessen the likelihood of, because currently on away goals that eliminates extra time and penalties unless it's the exact same result. Whereas if it was just a draw is a draw, you'd have more extra time, you'd have more penalties. Tuna, yeah, but tuna's peng. Tuna mixed with mayo and vinegar. Put in I can't get behind that, James. I can't get behind that. I just don't like tuna, to be honest. I don't think anyone could have replaced Aguero, says Connor. Yeah, in total agreement. No one can replace Aguero. Doesn't matter how good they are, because he's got a very unique style of play. So City can have to alter their style of play, whoever they get. There's no such thing as the closest you could get to like a quote direct replacement for Aguero is Inter Milan's Martinez, and even then it's not a total replacement, like full-on replacement. So it's, instead of looking for a player who's going to do the same job as Aguero, it's just looking at a player who can be a clinical striker, I think. That's what I think. I just love Aguero. And also no one will be able to replace him because obviously because of the legacy he's left as well. It's more to it than just he was an amazing player. Also iconic moments, obvious ones. I love Aguero so much. I'm so upset that he's going, but you know, I don't get to have nice things. I only get to live in disarray and hatred. But there you go. Nando's hot Pyrenees is the go. End of discussion. I don't think I've ever had it. We've got the mild Pyrenees, I think. It's not really spicy. It's just like one that we got it from a Nando's order. I never had hot Pyrenees. So here we go, James. Say when you score with your head, but your foot is offside. It says, when you score with your head, but your foot is offside, the goal is disallowed. Get rid of that. If the body score is on the side, the goal should count, even if a no bypass offside. And there were lots of amendments to the offside law as well. Everyone's saying Holland just shut up because Holland doesn't suit Pep tactics like Aguero and Pellegrini. Matthew, thanks so much for liking the stream. Here's the thing with Holland, Connor. I do disagree with you there. Holland would work very well with City's side doesn't. I mean, Aguero did work with Pep's tactics, but traditionally he wouldn't have done. The point was Aguero adapted his game. But realistically, you could just shove up a clinical striker and feed him and he'd score, to be frank. Hi Matthew, yeah, I'm doing well, mate. How about yourself? What are your score predictions for the game, Matthew? Let me know. I'm still going 3-2 Bayern. The thing is, everybody would rather see a penalty shootout because it's more suspenseful than see a team go through. That's what I'm saying, Kazoo. That's what I'm saying. It seems like such a really weird, archaic law, the away goals rule. I go from Asta medium spice. I go for medium spice as well, Matthew. I'm not huge on hot stuff. I didn't even know they did it at Asta, to be honest. I thought you had to buy it from Nando's, lol. Yeah, it feels like such a weird sort of victory if you win, but you like only draw. Like it's almost like you won by a technicality type thing. It will go through on away goals. It's like, so just get rid of that for me, honestly. I don't understand. I don't really understand what benefit there is to the away goals rule. But let me know what you guys think. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. You think 3-2 as well, Matthew? Interesting. Don't go for Holland, it'll be a disaster. That's the thing, no one wants City to get Haaland, which means City should get Haaland. That's how it works. Ings is available. It's gonna be so interesting, Haaland. I was reading an article today just about how much it costs. And we are talking ridiculous figures in isolation, but then the upshot is he potentially becomes this massive commercial entity in the long term. That's the sort of thing you got to look at. So you got to look at recouping your expenditure on the transfer via commercial revenue influx. You hate the away goal rule as well, Matthew. It's harsh. Yeah, I think it's dumb. I think it's dumb. Like I say, I don't understand why, just because I've scored a goal in this stadium compared to that stadium, why should that make any difference? Why should it make any difference? I don't think I should. It's so a team don't just defend away from home, but they do that anyway, don't they? Like I don't know if it would change tactics that much. I think they still defend it. Don't you? But couldn't you say that the home team in that situation? Couldn't you see that the home team defends more because they don't want to concede an away goal? The logic applies both ways, I'd suggest. You said 2-2, Matthew. Could still happen, mate. Could still happen. A team could lose 5-0 at home, but because they won 5-0 away, they go through. Away goals don't seem proper. Yeah, I agree. There's no away goal rule. It would go to extra time penalties. Exactly, Matthew. I feel like... when was the last time... Hi, Rick. How you doing? How you doing, Rick? Oh, let me know your shoe size, Rick, because I've been... And you were here before I compiled this database, so do let me know your shoe size, Rick. When was the last time you guys remember a penalty shootout in the Champions League? Like as a... one probably happened last season, I can't even remember. I feel like one hasn't happened in ages. Am I being dumb? I feel like one definitely hasn't happened this season. I'm pretty sure one didn't happen last season. But just think of the tension, think of the stories, the drama. As you guys next time, it's like 2-2 on aggregate, but team with one more away goal. It's just stupid. Just saying, you said 2-0. Brandon, brilliant. This would be West Ham soon, Champions League or Europa League. I hope so. I hope they get Champions League. You would just defend, Philly Flop said, you would just defend away from home in the first leg and then batter them at home. Wait, what? You would just defend away from home. But couldn't you just say that for the other team as well? Because there are two teams at the end of the day, aren't there? So a team might defend, but the other team's attacking. I think they should get rid of it. I think it's bollocks. I think it creates more drama. When was that though? That was like... wasn't that like 4 years ago? Rick says, bruh. Like I say, Rick, I need to know your shoe size, mate. Away goals next time should remove. It should go to full time and penalties. I'd prefer that, honestly. I would prefer. Wait, are you being serious? Is that the last time we had a penalty shootout at the knockout stage of the Champions League? Are you joking? Is that genuinely the last time? That can't be right. Not 5 years. That can't be right, surely. Surely you guys are having me on. We've kicked off for the second half, by the way, guys, just to let you know what minute I'm on for spoiler purposes. I'm at 45, 12, 13, 14, 15, just to let you know in case you want to synchronize with me. Although there's a delay, so I don't know why I said that. Doesn't matter. Oh, Paul Dempsey and Martin Keown. Right, and Bayern Munich start the second half as they ended the first. On the front foot, Leroy Sané, lovely ball inside. Alaba. Muller can't get it away. Rick. Like I say, Rick, let me know your shoe size. Come on, PSG, says Connor. Oh, why do you want PSG to win, Connor? That's an interesting one. Why do you want PSG to win? Let me know. Because you're a Rangers fan, aren't you? So it'd be interesting to know your motivations. Oh, Boateng on the floor. Are you good, fam? Are you good, fam? Rick says woof. Okay, Rick. Why isn't Boateng getting another contract? Really, James? Well, Connor, there's a 40-second delay, so you're probably 10 seconds ahead of me. So just bear that in mind if a goal is scored, Connor, because you're technically ahead of me. Leroy Sané now into the PSG box, crossed in. Oh, Choupo-Moting should have done better there. Alaba, long shot, wide. You're a dog, Rick. Amazing. Well, what's your dog shoe size? I can't believe that. That just proves my point even more, I think. The last time we had a penalty shootouts, which neutrals love because they are so tense. 5 years. 5 years since we've had a penalty shootout. Come on, man. Get rid of the shitty away goal rules. Let's have some penalty shootouts. Let's create some drama. Come on. Let's do it as a trial. Let's do it as a trial. Should I risk it and watch a completely legal stream of the City game when it's on? Hey, Kazoo, if it's completely legal, you should do it. If it isn't illegal, I can't advise that. Do you know what I mean? Because then I'll be in trouble for being a naughty boy. Here we go. PSG in the Bayern Munich box. Now here's Neymar up against Boateng. He does Boateng there, to be frank. Got to be careful of Neymar and his twinkling toes. 2 players to come up to him. Oh, he tries to take on both Pavard and Boateng. But Boateng was able to get away. That's fine. Oh yeah, James, I remember Real winning, but I can't believe... I'm staggered that the last penalty shootout was 5 years ago. In the Champions League knockout. That's almost unbelievable. That is almost unbelievable. Mbappe trying to get in. Choupo-Moting, good defending there. PSG actually constructing some attacks here. Is he onside? Bad shot by Neymar. Bad shot by Neymar. Don't know if he was onside, but... Come on, guys. I need another goal so I can eat my red velvet fiber 1. Come on, guys. Giving away sloppily. And then a foul? Yes, a foul. No, not a foul. Never mind. Good defending by Jerome Boateng. Or Boateng, however you want to pronounce it. Boateng. Kimmich with a switch. Leroy Sané wanting it. He's been a bit more purposeful in this second leg compared to the first, which I like to see. Kimmich switching. Cross in Pavard. Nope. Hi, Josh. How you doing? Yes, PSG versus Bayern is on right now. Honestly. Honestly, mate, it's on, Josh Games. It's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. I put a delay on Connor because people would get excited when a goal went in, and then I'd know a goal happened before it happened, so it sort of ruins it for me, basically. So I'm experimenting with the delay. Because, for example, let's say a goal goes in and you type, "Oh, X has just scored," and I look at it and I go, "Oh, well, I haven't seen the goal yet, so now I know goals happened before it's happened." You know what I mean? Away goals was going to be removed. Interesting. Interesting. It was going to be removed, but it isn't removed. Weird. Oh gosh, I'm throwing my shit here. Oh, lovely ball by Neymar. Good goalkeeping though by Manuel Neuer. Sweeper keeper. Sweeper keeper. He was so good to watch at the 2014 World Cup, guys. Like, that was just mental. That was when he was in his absolute... Oh, he's so good when he's good. That's when he was in his absolute peak. That was peak Manuel Neuer. When he was like... It wasn't even a question, he was the best goalkeeper in the world. Good times. It's Cohen. Thank you for following, mate. Well, Ultimate Game, I'm currently on 5112. But there's a delay, isn't there, so... Yeah, can't. Yes. So that's why basically. Because I did let people know about the delay, but I think people just get excited and they put the goal, and I'm like, oh, it's happened. And so, like I say, it sort of ruins any natural reaction for me. And I think that probably ruins it for the rest of you guys as well, because I'm not reacting to it how I would normally. But yeah, that's a thing. Yellow card for David Alaba. That's what we do want, guys. We want lots of yellow cards and suspensions. We want lots of red cards in this game. We want lots of red cards in this game. So that they don't get to play against City. Right, PSG with a free kick. How we're doing in the Chelsea game, do we know, by the way, guys? I don't know if Netcrew's still here. I think he was watching it earlier. Who says the best goalkeeper of all time? Well, I can only really comment on people that I've seen. People would say that... What was he called? Was he called Yavin? Oh, PSG dangerous. Di Maria. Oh, it's got to be! How's he missed that? How has that not gone in the back of the net, guys? Good lord. Lovely play by Di Maria. Oh, Neymar is like 2 inches away from swiping that into the back of the net. And it's still 1-0 to Bayern Necker, absolutely. I'm guessing it's still 0-0 in the other game. You are meme, Rick. Amazing. I should want PSG to win because I do think they're less dangerous than Bayern, but I just want Bayern to make some sort of comeback. I do really admire Bayern Munich in some ways. Oh, lovely skill. Choupo-Moting with a good block there. Who's win the Ballon d'Or, X or Y? What the fuck? I feel like Z for me, do you know what I mean? It's still 0-0 in that game. Di Maria, good long shot, but quite wide in the end. Davis, nice little touch. Davis has been pretty absent in this game. Another yellow card. Again, that's what we want to see. What's the rule with yellow cards, do we know, guys? If someone gets yellow carded in the quarterfinals, does it carry on through to, like, the semi-finals? I'm guessing it must. Because I know after a certain point they get reset, but I feel like if you get suspended here, then, like, you know, enough yellow cards, you can get suspended in the next game. I think that's the thing. Yashin's overrated. People say he's the best goalie of all time, but I haven't watched him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Connor. So I can only really comment on people I've seen. So, you know, at that point, we're talking Schmeichel, Van der Sar, Cech, Neuer, even De Gea, Casillas, Buffon are the primary ones. Nearly a Chelsea goal. Zed's overrated, James. We can't agree, mate. We're going to have to agree to disagree. People, you rated Yashin because he's 94 on FIFA. I think that's an issue as well. People using FIFA stats. I have no idea what the stats are for anyone on FIFA because I don't play FIFA. I remember saying, I don't know who did it, but I only watched it because Tom stitched it on TikTok. But someone said, oh, the best generation was like Pele, when Pele and Maradona were playing, or you know, or whoever it was. Was it Pele and Cruyff? Sorry. And it was like, you weren't alive. Hello? How would you know? Leroy Sané needs some support here on the right hand side. Hamstring's gone for someone. Oh, PSG's left back, I think. He's pulled a hamstring. He's struggling. Is Kingsley Coman? Can he cross it in? No. You can only get sent off for the rest of the game. I'm not sure. I have no idea, to be honest. Because some of them at the start of the game had like a yellow card next to them. So yeah. Rick, do you just be careful because I don't allow self-promoting in my chat? So do just be careful, mate. Otherwise, you will be timed outed. You're better off saying best goalkeeper of your generation. It's a good shout. Yeah, you can say that, or you can just preface it at the start by saying, I can only comment on this area. You know. And it does look like Diallo's going to come off for PSG, potentially. He's having his leg stretched now. People be like, Mount the focus. Mount's 80 rated. Wait, Foden's only 79 rated? That's outrageous. What? Yes, Ultimate Gamer, we are streaming that. We certainly are. Ultimate Gamer, let me know if you want to join it. We do have our Discord, and at the start of each week, I let people know what games we're streaming, so that's how you can stay updated. But yeah, Flip before that Tom video was good. Yeah, I don't know who did it. Jack Brace Girdle. That's a brilliant name. Thank you for following. He said Messi and Ronaldo's the worst era of all time. What? Is that like a joke? Is that like a joke? I'm guessing that... Oh, here we go. Backers on for Diallo. So what's the number? 25. Is that how you spell it? I think that's how you spell it. I don't know, to be honest. We'll find out. We'll find out together. Yeah, he can't be serious when he's saying that Messi Ronaldo's the worst era of all time. That's his era. What does it even mean? If he's on TikTok, I don't know how old he is. Let's say he's like 20 or something. I don't know how old is he. How old he is. That is literally his generation. That's all he knows. What does he mean? That's the only generation you know. What the fuck? Foden 79 rated on foot was upgraded to 82 in career mode. I still think that's low. I don't know what, you know, fucking like Gundogan's rating is, but it should be better than Gundogan, for example. What's Rashford rated on? FIFA? Because if Foden's 82 rated, Rashford's got to be like what, 80 rated? Because let's be real, Foden's better than Rashford. I don't care what anyone says. Aguero's 89 rated. It's based on last year's performance. I guess it'd have to do. I guess it'd have to give him a massive downgrade because he's played like 2 games all year. Hey Junior, how you doing, mate? It was no joke, says Connor. Well, I don't understand then. That's a bit silly. For me, that's a bit of a silly thing to say. Sancho was 83 pace. Okay. Yeah, I mean, FIFA. Never use FIFA for what's it? Hi Jack, thank you so much for getting involved in the chat. Yeah, Jack, I don't know who. Someone said it on TikTok apparently. I didn't realize he said that was the worst generation. And again, that's the only generation he'd know. So I really don't understand that. But yeah, Jack, I think you're totally new here. I don't think you've joined us from TikTok or anything. Let me know if I'm wrong. But please let me know whereabouts in the world you're from, who you support, and what your shoe size is. Let me know those things. Rashford 95, 85. Foden's pace is 77. Again, that's out. These people don't watch games. He's an Arsenal fan, thinks Saka's the best youngster in the world. And Rashford's 85. Bundo's 83. I'm staggered that Foden is only 79/82. I'm staggered. That really surprises me. Well, to be fair, at the start of this season, I guess that's fair. But then, as you say, the upgrade. But even an upgrade to 82 for me is not good enough. For me. Hey Ben, how you doing, mate? Foden could go to 91 plus. Hey, I'd love that. I'd love that if he could reach those levels. Come on, Leroy. Lovely ball in. Oh! Nearly a goal for Bayern Munich. Not quite. Ben, it's all kicking off in this game. The PSG left back went off. So Sane's up against second choice. So hopefully he can have a really good influence in this game. He's playing on the right wing for Bayern. He never played on the right for City. He was a left winger. I understand the idea is inverted winger crossing on his stronger foot, but I don't care. Put him on the left. That's where he worked for City. That's where he was always at his best. But like I said, Jack Brace, I need to know whereabouts in the world you're from, who you support, and what your shoe size is. Let me know. Junior's watching PSG Bayern. Excellent. So are we, Junior. So are we. Don't you think Foden's better than Rashford? Am I on my own? Am I being dumb? Am I being dumb? Am I being really dumb? You're from Manchester, mate. Excellent stuff. City fan, and we got your shoe. That's all I wanted. Your important shoe size. Jack Brace. Nice. Sorted. Greenwood 77. I know this season has been great, but last season he was class. Only 77. Yeah, again, I think that's too low for Greenwood. I really rate Greenwood. I'm learning all about FIFA ratings today, guys. KDB's 91 rated, so if Foden can match or do even better than KDB, I'm happy with that. It's fair as kazoo. I'm sure everyone from an England perspective would love that as well. It's obviously way too early to see. The signs are there, though, in terms of potential. He's 20 years old, and he's killing it. If he doesn't play, City aren't good enough. If he doesn't play, City are not the same team. I think right now he is. I think. I don't think that's a controversial thing to say, is it? Foden's having an absolutely outrageous season. Neymar's got lovely feet. Not like that. Just in a lovely way. Jordan Henderson's also the same rating as Pogba. It's a bit mad. It's hard because I guess Pogba didn't have a good season, but what's it? They're very different players, though, aren't they? As you say, flip of lots of different types. There's something about Foden. Like I say, it's an easy comparison to make, but he really reminds me of David Silva. He really reminds me of David Silva. And I personally haven't seen enough from Rashford, to be frank. I haven't seen enough progress from him. Neymar more like Akers. The most outrageous stat is Diaz is lower than Maguire. Yeah, well, to be fair, I guess they have to base it on last season, don't they? Rashford's had a good season. He's had an alright season. It's also hard to compare, not only for the positions, but also the fact that Rashford's in a significantly weaker team. That's not a diss, by the way, that's just a statement. Every single time Foden plays, he influences the game, he improves the team. I don't know if the same can be said for Rashford. And like I say, Foden's the lonks. This is the same thing I use when people try to talk to me about Chelsea and Mount. It's like, Foden's doing it alongside De Bruyne and he looks perfectly fine, type thing. And like I say, he improves the side. I just love Foden so much. Stop putting Iniesta, that's what they call him. Definitely I'm a Foden fanboy, absolutely. But at the same time, I genuinely think that he's going to be exceptional. I genuinely think that. Of course I love Baby Phil. Of course I love Baby Phil. And I do think that he will become one of England's most important players in the next few years. That's my... I'm well known for getting my predictions correct. I'm well known for getting my predictions correct. And I really can see that being a thing. Nothing is really happening in this game, to be honest, guys. That's why we're talking about FIFA ratings. Less of the significantly. I don't think so. I don't think I can agree there, Flippy Flops. Rashford's having a better season. I'm not sure he is. In terms of stats, maybe, not in terms of performance. I'm sure he's got more goals and assists than Foden, but I don't really care about stats. Someone's just been fouled by Muller, aka Chris, classic. You think Phil has the potential to do better than De Bruyne? It's an interesting one. Like I say, he's only 20 years old. I don't know. Well, here's the thing for me. If I'm England manager, and let's be honest, I should be, and there's a left-hand side position, and let's say that Sterling's not going to play there because of his current bad form, I'd start Foden on the left over Rashford, definitely. I wouldn't have even thought of that was a point of contention, to be honest. Fine, can you please do something? It was an exciting first half. Now it's got a bit dry. PSG are hanging on to their advantage. And absolutely they are. Absolutely they are. Here's the thing, guys. With my rule, with our getting rid of away goals, this would go to penalties, and we'd have an exciting time. What's my team this season? James, do you mean it like the Premier League? It would probably be... I would have said Aston Villa's Martinez, but he sort of dropped off a little bit. Oh, here we go. Coming in the box. Oh. 5 minutes so close to scoring again. But in terms of like my seems like I say goalkeeper, I probably would have Ederson. I know that Aston Villa's goalkeeper has been good, but like I say, it's dropped off a little bit, so I would say Ederson. Right back, probably Cancelo. Centre halves, again, do you just say Diaz and Stones? Left back is Shaw. I probably have Souček, Fernandez, and maybe Gundogan, but again, he's dropped off a little bit. And then I'd have probably, well, I'd have Kane up front. Would I have Son, maybe? I have Son? Maybe Son and Grealish? Maybe? I'd have to have a think about it. Probably miss some players out there. That's not confirmed, that's just off the top of my head, but... I mean, Son and Kane have probably both got to be in that team, haven't they? That's fair enough. I think that Foden's definitely better than Rashford. If you want goals, you pick Rashford. Yeah, but flipper-flops, I don't want goals. Or just goals, anyway. Oh, here we go. A substitution is occurring. Musiala. Okay. Don't know who you are. Not gonna lie to you. No idea if he's a left back. He's probably not. Let's put Alaba there. I don't know. Genuinely don't know. Bayern seriously cannot win this game. Definitely. Well, apparently not so far. If Foden doesn't get picked for the World Cup, he should be starting for the World Cup. Hello. Again, he has to start. He has to start for the World Cup. If yeah. No stats on everything, but Rashford consists of scoring somehow in, as I say, significantly worse United side. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, like I say, it's great to score goals and stuff. I just haven't been too overly impressed by his performances this season, to be frank. Here we go. Martinez, Cancelo, Diaz, Stone, Shaw, Souček, Bruno. Martinez, Cancelo, sorry, sure. So you got Martinez instead of Ederson, and you want Rashford in there. Fair enough. Rashford suits England's style of play better. England's style of play is to get knocked out in the group stage. We don't play the right style of play. We should play the LNobbins style of play. Here we go. Draxler off, Moyes Keane on. Interesting. So I'm guessing, I have no idea. Maybe Mbappe is going to go out to the left and Keane up front like that? Like that sort of thing, question mark? PSG hang on to their fragile lead, absolutely Kazoo. Did I see Guardiola said he would never sell Foden? Again, he's just well, to be fair, why would he sell him? Alaba's played left back at the start of his career. Yeah, he's played left. He can play left back. He can play centre back, and he can play CDM. It's kind of wild. Alaba's a madman, and I can't believe that. Yeah, he can go missing. To be fair, well, Rashford's main thing is goals, but again, I want more than that from my winger. Muller trying to play in. No, not quite. Foden isn't in your Euro starting 11. That is outrageous, Ben. Well, it's a good thing I'm going to be England manager and you're not. I think Foden has to be in there. Either at cam or on left wing or right wing. That's the beauty of Foden. He can play anywhere. He has to start for me. He has to start, especially this. I don't even know if Sancho goes to the Euros because of injury issues. So again, who are you going to play on the? If you're not playing Sancho on the right, who are you playing? Even if you're saying Rashford's playing, I presumably you'd start him on the left. Unless you can play box to box, Rashford starts on the left over him, Grealish down the middle. But again, on the right, Sancho's not going to start at the Euros because of injuries. Bayern wasting chances as well. Yeah, there's 15 minutes for Bayern to save the day. 15 minutes. There you go, James, your bench. And the bench is Ederson, Fofana, Barnes, Lingard. I'm not sure if Lingard could get in there because he's had an excellent, like half of the season. But I don't know if you can have him in and around there. De Bruyne definitely though, yeah. De Bruyne is having a stunning end to the season, which is good because he was a bit injured and off the pace at the start. But Gundogan was there to pick up the slack. But now the roles are reversed. Cancelo can play so many positions, yeah. Obviously, strongest is right back, but he can do a cracking job at left back and even CDM. That's why he's able to. What's it? If the game ends 1-0, do PSG win automatically? Yes, because of away goals. So we don't even go to extra time. Right, looks like my prediction's not going to happen, guys. 3-2 and pens ain't happening. And I said 1-1 in the other game as well. So yet again, Nobbins gets no predictions correct. Yeah, Ben, his second position is on the right. His first position's attacking midfield. But the position he played for like England at under 21 level, whatever, is on the right, and his third position is on the left. Yeah, the main role of a winger, inverted striker, is to get goals and assists. Not necessarily. Depends how you play. Iniesta often played on the left, and he didn't always get. Obviously, he didn't always get goals. He didn't always get assists. David Silva, one of David Silva's best positions was playing on the left-hand side. It's more to do with linking the play at that point, and that's why it's so vital for City. Lingard 800 how many games like 10th West Ham is cracked. Phone definitely goes into the Euro squad for you, Glizzy. You think PSG is going to go through? Unfortunately, I do think you're right. I think Trent needs to be a CM if he wants to improve, because as a right back, you need a little bit of tackling. I don't fully understand the whole thing of him going to CM. Where's he going to play at CM? Are we talking like outright attack, or like more like a Gundogan role where it's sort of in the middle? Like, what are we talking? Foden can also play centre forward. He sort of can. He's played there. I think he's played there once for City. Neymar switches out to Moise Kean now. Looks like Moise Kean's actually playing on the left-hand side rather than Mbappe. He moves into the Bayern Munich box. That's an awful shot over the top. Yeah, I think Foden's played at centre forward once. It didn't really end well, to be honest. Like, he never played the position before. He was fine. He was fine at it, but he was wasted there, to be frank. He was wasted there. Rashford is a striker, not winger. But they play on the wing, don't they? Rashford doesn't actually start as a striker, unless I'm very mistaken. Rashford plays as a right forward, and Rashford plays as a left forward. So they are technically wingers because they're playing on the wing. Let me know if I've got that wrong, guys. But I was under the impression that this season it was Martial and Cavani who were playing most of the striking positions. Here come back. Is he offside there? He has to be offside because otherwise PSG are absolutely in. Mbappe smashes it into the back of the net and he is offside. I was nearly about to eat my fibre one. But he is offside. Will this go to VAR? Oh, yeah, he's well off. Oh! Is he? It looks really close, that, you know. That looks really close to me. We're just going to VAR. Oh no, it's apparently done. So they can fit Martial in or Cavani. Yeah, so they are the actual strikers, aren't they? So they're playing on the wing, so they're wingers. This season, at least. Whether that's their best position is another matter, but I don't know if Rashford's good enough to play sole striker. Here comes Mbappe. Now good defending though by Kimmich, I think that was. Sorry, Hernandez, my bad. Not Kimmich at all. Rashford's definitely not a striker, says Ben. That was my thinking, but James, who is a United fan, is disagreeing. Interesting. But Ben, who is also a United fan, says he's not a striker. Interesting. Tom Garrett made a video on why Trent shouldn't play CM and explained it perfectly. Yeah, I've never understood the whole Trent at centre mid, to be honest. I haven't seen Tom's video, but for me, Liverpool don't play with their creativity in midfield. So it would make zero sense for him to be played as a centre mid. He'd be wasted there. Their creativity comes from the wings, and their attacking play comes to their fullbacks. That's why Robertson and Trent were the best fullbacks last season. And that's why the midfield, that's why midfield of Henderson, Wijnaldum and Fabinho or Milner, whoever it was able to win the league last season. Because on paper, that's not a very good midfield, but it's there to serve a purpose. Rashford was striker in the academy, striker was first, brought into the two, and Greenwood born striker were made into wingers. But James, I think that's because Rashford hasn't got the capability to play at striker from the sounds of it. Whenever he seems not wasteful in front of goal, but every time I'm like, yeah, bag it now, Rashford, he just doesn't. Whenever he's played at striker, he has always looked a lot better coming off from that left hand side. Kimmich with a free kick in. PSG clear it easily. James Justin, shame we already have an abundance of right backs for England. Though he's injured when he's played, been one of Leicester's best players. I mean, yeah, right back is England's best position probably. Right, there's 10 minutes left for something to happen in this game, guys. Navas fouled his own player. Can I show a clip of me playing footy? I don't think you want to see that. I'm not very good at football. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I will just eat my fibre one at the end of this match. I don't care if there's another goal. I need this red velvet in my life. Oh, I'm so hot in this room right now. Liverpool don't create on this first critic here for the fullback. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't work. Choupo-Moting's touch letting him down. It was Jose ruined his chance of being a striker by bringing in Zlatan and putting him on the bench. I'm not sure I agree, James. I'm not sure I agree. I think he's going to constantly be on the left-hand side as an inside forward. Here comes Leroy Sané. Oh, it's just wide, fractions wide. Oh, Leroy, we need more of that. And again, he needs to be on the left-hand side if he's going to do shit like that, man. He ended up hitting that with his right foot. You basically said that in the midfield, you often need to check around you and you receive the ball in the half turn, which it isn't used to. The central midfield is probably the hardest position to play. The absolute hardest position. Because if you're on the left-hand side... if you're on the left-hand side... Oh, here comes Moise Kean attacking for PSG. Bayern Munich need to be careful. Moise Kean now plays it out to Di Maria. Good touch. Good block. He's got to be offside there, surely, Neymar. Question of offside, yes. Get it back in the cupboard. Amazing. Yeah, so the thing about centre mid, which again I agree with Tom. Like I said, I don't know what he said in this video, but for me, I've already talked about Liverpool's midfield not being the thing. But if you play on the left hand, if you play as a left winger or a left back, you don't need to worry about anything on your left hand side. All you need to worry about is what is to the right of you, yeah? But if you're in the middle, you've got literally twice as much to worry about, both defensively and offensively. It requires so much more thought. Here we go, Mustafi, or whatever you're called. Oh, this is getting intense in these last 7 minutes. Dilling around the box. Here's Kingsley Coman. Twinkle toes. He sat him down. To it. Corner maybe. There we go. I say striker's England's best position with the likes of Kane, Calvert-Lewin, Bamford, Watkins, even more. I guess I'm sort of assuming that Trent is still a good player. Assuming that Trent is, you know, for example, the Trent of last season, then I guess you would say, oh, Martinez is coming on for whoever the number 13 is. Is that Choupo-Moting? It is. Wow. Okay, so that's how much faith they have in this man. Lol. Maybe they're going to shove Martinez at striker. I don't know. Maybe Muller goes at striker. I don't know. I'm just going to YOLO. Guess that's the formation. Cross comes in. Wasted. 5 minutes, guys, or 6 minutes for something to happen. Taking a great job for Liverpool at CM. He's definitely not. He's definitely not, James. If you watch the Liverpool game, he's really not doing a great job. And that's not because he's not good enough. That's because he doesn't suit Liverpool's system at all. 5 minutes, guys, or 6 minutes for something to happen. Taking a great job for Liverpool at CM. He's definitely not, James. If you watch the Liverpool game, he's really not doing a great job. And that's not because he's not good enough. That's because he doesn't suit Liverpool's system at all. The way they're currently playing anyway. He's not really offering anything to that Liverpool midfield. It's still 0 in the Chelsea game. Well, Chelsea are through then, aren't they? The damage was done in the first leg. No, Kazoo, I'll do the honourable thing. I'll put it back. I'll put it back in the cupboard, in the bread bin where it belongs. Come on, I just want one more goal. I want to eat my sweet treat. 5 minutes. Again, I sort of want Bayern to score, but at the same time, I'd rather City play PSG than Bayern. So I'm in a bit of a, what's it called? A catch-22. Is that what it's called? Is that the saying? Catch-22? Is that even the right way to use that saying? I don't even know. Or care. Coman on the left now. Coman, lovely clip in. It's got to be, and it isn't. How did I have the shot? Oh my god. This is mental, man. Thiago's playing class. He's really not, James. This season, he's really not playing class. If he was playing class, Liverpool wouldn't be struggling to get into the top 4. Especially at the start, especially at, like, you know, the first half of the season, he was really not good. Four minutes. I like the PSG badge on all the seats. Please, Bayern. Please, Bayern. Please, PSG. He'd rather Bayern go through, says Ben. Thiago's been good when Fabinho was shifted back into midfield. Well, I think there's a difference between, like, good and what he should be, i.e. Champions League winner with Bayern Munich last season, and now he's struggling. I reckon you need to have faith in City. Yeah, again, I know that if it stays like this, I know that Bayern are going to go out, but I still think that they're a much better side than PSG. I really do. Oh, sorry, James. I'm so sorry. You're being sarcastic. It's it's really hard. It's really hard for me to identify sarcasm through text. It's so much easier when you're with someone. Knowing a Polish tall man's going against your defense. Yeah, exactly. That's the issue. And that's why I think that it probably would be in City's best interests for them to go through. But you're right, guys. If Bayern go out, I do technically have to say that City are going to win the Champions League. Because in my head, Bayern were going to beat City in the semi-final. And maybe City won't beat Dortmund in the quarter-final. But they should be beating PSG. And they should be beating Bayern Munich. But wait, if Bayern score, they go through. But if they don't, they go through when they're winning 1-0. It's weird. But that's what we were talking about before, mate. We were talking about the away goal rules. How I think it should be scrapped. Muller now. Alaba crosses. Good defending. Coman crosses again. So much danger in that box. How are PSG holding out? Imagine if Lewandowski was on the pitch. Mbappe is now... Oh, Mbappe up against Hernandez. Can Mbappe show him for pace? Neymar's coming in to support. This has got to be it! And it's not, because Neuer with a really good block. Good goalkeeping by Manuel Neuer. The sweeper keeper. Poch looks on. Hey, Seven, how you doing, mate? Thank you for joining us, Seven. Much appreciated. It's currently 1-0 to Bayern Munich. Anything can happen. I was really foolhardy with my 3-2 prediction, wasn't I, guys? I got it wrong by, was it 4 goals? Here we go. Oh, good defending by PSG, not quite. I reckon PSG could do City on the break with the pace. That would be the issue, to be honest. Bro, just granite, I can see you licking your lips. Hope Bayern win because we play against them and win. We've got 4 minutes of extra time, guys, by the way. 4 minutes. Here's Leroy Sané. I'm so disappointed for Leroy. Good cross in. Coleman couldn't do anything with that. It's going to be a goal kick. Goal kick for PSG. And maybe one more attack for Bayern Munich, but it's not looking likely. And PSG are doing, to be fair, they are doing the exact opposite of what I thought they would do. They are hanging on. No Harvey Barnes, it's an equaliser. They are doing what I thought they couldn't do. And that is not bottle a lead and game manage the match. I'm very impressed with this, I've got to say. I'm very impressed. Here we go. PSG again on the attack. Neymar. He's got Mbappe in support. He needs to play him in. He doesn't. Why didn't he play him in? Oh, he had to play in Mbappe then. The greed. The pure greed from Neymar Jr. Good play by Hernandez. Maybe he couldn't find Mbappe, but I feel like he should have tried to cut in and play in Mbappe rather than go for goal himself. Mbappe disappointed, as he should be. I feel like Mbappe needs more funky hair going on. I don't know. I feel like I'd like to see Mbappe with like an afro or something. I don't know. Just something totally out there. And Bayern Munich cannot foul. They cannot foul PSG here. They give away the ball. Because if a foul comes in, that's a minute gone. Kimmich's really good tackle. But PSG are just playing it around, passing it around. Bayern Munich running after the ball. They're chasing shadows at this moment in time. Lovely switch. You can't foul him. You can't foul him. He's asking for the foul, and that's why he can't foul him, because he was desperate for it. He was gagging for that foul. That number 31, Dagba, little rat. Trying to go to ground to get the decision. But there's 1 minute and 40 seconds. Can Bayern Munich do something? The switch upfield into Leroy Sané's path. What a touch by Leroy. He's absolutely done him. That's not the right ball, Leroy. That's not the right ball, Leroy. Leroy, you're disappointing me, mate. His decision making. Oh, Porto scored. You never know. You already saw my TikTok unlucky. Brilliant, Connor. I curl up in the ball and cry for a month to win the treble. What would you do if they won the quadruple? Come win the donkey. Unless Lewandowski wasn't injured, it would be 2-0 Bayern. Probably Ultimate Gamer, to be honest. We've had a Porto goal. We'll be doing TikTok live. Yes, Connor, we will. Come at me, West Ham will be shit next season. Maybe, James, maybe. 7. I just hope Mbappe will break his legs with a horrendous injury. Oh my god. Right, this is going to be it then. There's only 30 seconds left. Leroy Sané, I've been so disappointed with him. I haven't watched the Bundesliga, so I only really know about Leroy from like the Champions League. He's not been that impressive. He's almost regressed. And that really upsets me, because I thought he was going to go on to be like as good as like prime Gareth Bale, to be honest. I thought he had that potential in him. But I don't know. I don't think the right wing is his best position though. Here's Neymar now. Why are you fouling him? That's game. Oh, we didn't foul him. Fair play. And there we go. PSG have done it. They lost on the night. They go through on away goals. You all know what I think about that. But there you go. Bayern Munich. I've been saying since like the group stage. No, I've been saying since like day one that Bayern Munich would retain their title. The camera goes to Leroy Sané. I'm sorry, Leroy, I love you, but you had an awful 2 games really against PSG, to be honest. Mbappe is the one to go through. Mbappe and Neymar, they get through to a semi-final. Can PSG get through to another final, and can they win the Champions League? My mouse has ran out of power, so I need to charge that up. I need to charge that up ASAP. Your internet turns to Prime to Michaelis. Amazing. Chelsea have got very lucky to win the first leg for what I've heard were the worst side. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've not been impressed with Chelsea at all. I don't understand why Chelsea fans think they're going to do bits, watch them win the Champions League now. I really can't see it. PSG are missing players too, you know. Are they? Interesting. Leroy has also been pretty poor in the Bundesliga from the... Yeah, I haven't seen enough, but... Glizzy says no. Sané's Cam. For me, Sané's definitely a left wing. I don't think he's good enough to play Cam. But at City, he was always left wing. I couldn't even contemplate him being on the right. And clearly, he can't... Even though in theory, he should be better on the right because he's left-footed, but he just can't do it, clearly. I go to Paris and broke his leg myself. Away goals, yeah, Glizzy. Well, what you've just summarised there, Glizzy, is my thoughts as a City fan for the last however many seasons. Going out on away goals, it just seems like such a stupid way to go out. Amazing. I mean, my OnlyFans, I'm in the top 5% of OnlyFans creators, guys. Make sure to give me all your money to find out more. But yeah, it's ended 1-0 to Bayern Munich, and that means I'm going to have to wait until tomorrow to eat that. We are going to have to wait for the Dortmund City game before I can eat that red velvet. So they've let me down, they've let Germany down, they've let United fans down, and they've let me down and my red velvet desire, because now I can't have that. So that's annoying. When I'll be going live, Connor will be going live very shortly. I'd suggest around between 10:15 and 10:30. What have they done to my boy Leroy? I know, because he was fucking elite at City for a couple of those seasons. It was staggering how exciting and good he was to watch. And now it's just like, I think it's the mustache, you know. I think it's the mustache. He needs to shave that ASAP. Porter scored an overhead goal. Oh, that's such a shame, man. Again, Chelsea are so fucking... To be honest, everyone on that side of the draw is so lucky that... everyone is so lucky... Sorry, yeah, everyone on that side of the draw is so lucky to be on that side of the draw. Yes, Connor, we will be live tomorrow. In fact, Connor, I don't know if you joined the Discord... but I always update in there what games we're doing, so do feel free to join that if you haven't already. Flippy flops, I said that I would only eat it if they scored a goal. That didn't happen. No, I'm not. I guarantee it. Should I do like some sort of mark to it, something? You can have a look at this barcode. How about that? There you go. Look, right, focus. Focus, camera. Focus. Come on, don't do this to me. Come on, mate. Don't be a dickhead. There we go. Right, you can screenshot that barcode, yeah? You can screenshot that, or that, whatever. You know? You can screenshot it, do what you want. And look, it's clearly sealed. Clearly sealed. And I promise you, I will not eat that. I will not eat that until tomorrow. I'll join tomorrow's, but not tonight. Need some sleep. Got sex ed. Amazing stuff. Well, I hope that goes well, James. Thank you for joining us tomorrow in advance. But yeah, guys, unless anyone has any final thoughts, I'm going to head off now. And I'll just do like a quick match reaction video on TikTok, and then I'll probably go to TikTok live, maybe at like maybe more between 10:30 to... Have a look in the chat if you can. Yes, Connor, absolutely. So, I've just clicked my socials button, and if you click the link there, One of the options is the Discord. Sorry, I thought Mrs. Nobbins is just coughing. I thought someone was like big cough. What is it? One sec, I was gonna make sure she's alright. Let's all go. Just add some water in her throat. But yeah, guys, like I say, I'm going to be off now. Be going to TikTok live between like 10:30, 11, something like that. Like I say, Connor, socials link. So Discord link is just in that socials thing. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It's been great. I will see you whenever. Like I say, City Dortmund game tomorrow. Bye.